Hello everyone, this is Bill with Yarn Crafts for Lefties. Today we're going to be going over how to knit backwards, Continental style. We are very used to, when we do our knitting, to make our knit stitches, and then when we reach the end of our work, turning it, and then making purl stitches. We would turn here, and then we would begin making purls. Now, when you have just a couple of stitches, turning around your work and doing purls can be a little slow. But if we decide not to turn our work, but instead to knit backwards, we might be able to save ourselves a little time. Takes a little getting used to, but you can do it. What we're going to do is take the tip of our right hand needle and insert it through the back leg of the stitch that's on our knitting needle. The reason we're using the back leg is because that would be the same piece of the yarn that we would be using if we had turned the work. Now I'm simply going to wrap the yarn clockwise, draw the loop through, slide it off. Do that again. Tip of my right hand needle, putting it through from front to back, through the back leg, wrap my yarn clockwise, draw the yarn through, slide the stitch off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now notice we are having to use our right hand in order to do this. So you may find this a little bit awkward. If you do find it too awkward as a Continental knitter to throw with your right hand, watch the English style video on how to purl backwards. How to knit backwards, so you can see how it works that way. Whoa, managed to pull the wrong needle. So let's just get them back on. See, even I do crazy things. So now I'm ready to begin knitting again. You know you've done it right when you look at your stitches. Your leading leg is in the front, and I go ahead and knit my stitches, and the resulting stitches fall the way we want them to. They're all nice and open and untwisted. If they're coming out twisted, watch how you're wrapping your yarn. I made sure that I wrapped my yarn the same way that I do when making any stitch. Wrap clockwise, between and to the back, between and to the back. If you wrap counterclockwise, you will be seating the yarn wrong and you'll make your stitches backwards. So keep that in mind. I hope you found this video on how to knit backwards helpful. When you work in short rows or you work in entrelac, or you're working on a really big project like a large Afghan and you're getting to the end where it's really cumbersome to keep bunching up your work, turning it around, and getting restarted, you may find knitting backwards helpful. I will tell you, your tension may change when you knit backwards, so be careful. Practice it a little bit first so you can see what you need to do to adjust your tension so you can stay consistent. But other than that, easy peasy. Hope you found this video from Yarn Crafts for Lefties helpful. This is Bill. Happy knitting.